Здорово, народ, с вами Рома PacMan, вы на канале Boomerang Games, и продолжаем с вами проходить игрушку Saint Kotar, друзья. В прошлой серии мы, собственно говоря, поймали вот этого товарища, доктора Хатура, и смогли его даже как связать, и нам говорят, что надо наверх подняться. Сейчас что-то найдем у него? Я чисто случайно просто увидел то, что можно взаимодействовать, типа, и решил нажать, и почему нет, да. И ну ладно. Бля, что с тобой не так? Это, видимо, баг какой-то, ну ладно, пусть будет. Так.
I'm going to lay on the couch downstairs. Not really. As soon as he falls asleep, I'm getting out of here.
When I close my eyes, I can still see the pendulum getting closer with each breath.
Ты заебал, тебя же не убили.
He deceived us. He pushed us into this trap.
Серьезно?
God, we split. We would have been both dead by now if we had.
How did Hatur manage to take you away?
I don't know. He just appeared in front of my eyes. And then everything went dark. From then on, my mind kept phasing in and out, so I don't remember much. Until I was awakened by these appalling screams. He was skinning a man.
Пиздец.
Alive. Impaled on a stake.
Who was that skinned man?
During one of the conscious phases, I remember seeing him in the boat. He had no skin on his face, no eyes. It was impossible to know his identity. He was a living corpse.
What happened in the watermill?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are drained of energy. Your face is ghastly pale and you barely talk. But you don't seem physically injured, so what happened?
I'm not certain we killed him, Benedict. Can death die?
You heard his screams at the end. That man is no longer part of this reality.
I think he cursed me. He said so many words in an ancient language, and then with every word that came out, there was a weight inside. It was becoming heavier, unpleasant, until unbearable. He was trying to curse my soul, Benedict. He wanted me to let it go.
You are here. You survived. Calm down now. No need to talk about it anymore.
Бля, из них двоих я думал, на самом деле, что вот тот вот ее муж немного такой, более такой жесткий, и нервы у него покрепче, нежели у этого. Оказалось как-то иначе все, да? Даже у тебя не должно было быть сомнений на этот счет. Виктория связана с ужасами, которые здесь творятся. Ну хуй знает. Я до сих пор не уверен в этом.
Asked the same questions about Nairman in a book, which means she was captured and tortured too.
That man was lying, and he never said she was tortured, just that he asked her the same questions. Why did she rent the house for 3 nights? We were supposed to leave together immediately the next day.
I don't know. She just said to me we were going to stay more. I thought she was just joking. You know her.
No. I don't know her. Not anymore. It was Lucia, the owner of this cozy house, who told me it was rented for that long. Why would she stay this long? And without telling us, if not for obscure intentions?
She's not guilty, Benedict. For God's sake, it's your sister we're talking about.
Did you know that Victoria and Hatur had a friendly conversation in the woods last night?
Who told you that?
Madame Vera, the neighbor.
In the woods?
I went in there and found fresh footprints near a mass of human remains. Can you explain that?
It could have been someone else, or that neighbor is lying.
Remember what Mostov said before letting us go? Hatur was looking for Victoria last night, before the incident at the castle.
I don't believe anyone. She had nothing to do with those atrocities.
To sum up, and please don't interrupt me. Victoria and Nerman disfigured the mayor to worship a malignant deity. I'm getting sick just by saying this, but the mayor was Nerman's father, so you can imagine what kind of monster he is. She dragged me into this town claiming that we would be staying just one night, but she actually rented the house for 3 nights. Did she plan to sacrifice me to her new master? Maybe even the both of us. Kotar knew her, a man who called himself the king of a cannibal tribe. Maybe she has that book he was looking for. Maybe she just didn't want to tell him where Nerman is. All I know, a man that evil would have killed her in the woods if they didn't have a mutual agenda. Victoria left God and became what our parents feared she could be. She murdered that man in the Carcassa forest.
Чё ты молчишь, чувак? Скажи что-нибудь.
She did not. Our child is not dead.
I already saw that in our family. Victoria became what our parents feared she could become. Our aunt.
She never told me
Я так не думаю.
anything bad about your aunt.
She murdered her unborn child too.
Murdered? That's impossible.
Я думаю, мы узнаем всю правду, когда ее найдем, и она нам все объяснит.
She kept her mouth shut because she's afraid of becoming just like our aunt.
Enough. Leave. You can say whatever you want. I know my wife is just a victim in this story. She's a good person.
You should rest now. But first, let me just ask you what...
Why did you choose to stay? You don't care about your sister. Even less about me.
To find the truth. It's my responsibility to know what happened and to understand why she did it. Victoria became what our father hated. I want to know why.
Well, it couldn't be simpler. The truth is right in front of you. You're just too blind to see it. What was that you wanted to ask me?
In the watermill. You said to Kotar you came into this town to find something. What exactly? Kotar said Kasad knows what you did.
Может, этот пидор и есть какой-то гондон, да? Нет?
Just wanted to see your face while asking. I'll find the truth eventually. I should pay a visit to Mostov. He has a lot to explain and surely knows more about what's going on. It's a risk going there after what happened to Kotar. And there's still the chance they could take me in. But I think I'm out of options. I should leave him to...
Короче, с этим говорить нельзя, да?
It's a giant tree with dozens...
Что там на балконе? Все по-прежнему?
I can see the accursed symbol in complete darkness from up here. Without kneeling down...
Поэтому книги тут разбросаны были, потому что он искал книги, да? Еблан этот. Ладно, давайте отсюда валить. Не хочет там ничего делать, окей. Его проблемы. Тетка уже ушла, да? О, камин разожгли. Вот это уже радует.
Lucia put those matches to good use. There are a few feathers and several burnt beaks among the warm glow of the embers.
Пиздец. Не особо утешает.
The blasphemous basin is destroyed. I approve of the act.
С картиной то же самое будет. Она никак не изменилась там.
Reminds me of Victoria in her younger days, back when I could rely on her instead of having to fear her.
Так, потребовать объяснить детективу Мостова, где родители Антуна, вернуть Вели ее возлюбленного, обследовать замок, поговорить с Викторией. Окей. Для начала пойдем, наверное, в полицейский участок. А может, с этой теткой поговорить? Может, какие-то диалоги новые появились? О том, что ходят слухи, что она убила там своего этого возлюбленного. Хотя не знаю, стоит ей такое говорить, но давайте сходим на всякий случай. Чисто ради любопытства.
I've talked to Father Henry about Yakov. Is it true he was sent by the Vatican? Strange, but true. Why do you think it's strange? Town has dispute with Vatican. They never visit, we never talk to them. Then after so long they just send a priest? It's nothing uncommon, believe me. What about Henry? He told me he never liked Yakov. What happened between them? Yakov hated him. He told me Henry is insane, no methods in thinking. He wants everything and he wants it now. Can you tell me the details? I don't know details. Yakov kept a lot of his troubles from me. He is a secretive man, full of mysteries. Maybe that is one reason why I love him so much. Excuse me.
Ясно. Что тогда узнали, что тогда узнали. Все было не зря, так знал, что какой-то новый диалог появился. Ну, вернее, можно какой-то вопрос задать. Можно было. Так, ладно. Давайте пойдем дальше. Давайте, наверное, до Мостова сходим, мне кажется. Сейчас самое время. Потому что раньше туда пойти нельзя было, а сейчас, думаю, самое время прям. Так, полицейский участок, окей. Участок так участок. Давай быстрее только, ёб твою мать, какой он медленный, сука, это просто бесит. Так, картина, давайте картину все рассмотрим.
Saint Kotar. His eyes are in every nook and cranny of this town.
Ну потому что он тут как икона святая, ебать его в рот.
So many case files. It's sad when your life, your whole existence since the day you were born is reduced to a sheet of paper. Beate qui ambulant in lege domini. Amen to that.
Так, ну давайте, наверное, поговорим с товарищем полисменом.
Officer.
Officer Mars, stranger, do me a favor. Take a look at those two opened case files on the desk.
Why?
Just do it.
Так, досье. Давайте посмотрим.
John
Cadia.
Person last seen on a full moon night. Multiple witnesses saw him talking to a strange tall man earlier that day. Clothes and personal belongings found in a trash bin near
Пиздец.
the railway station.
Может, с него кожу сняли.
Full of crow feathers and bloodstained. Analysis showed blood was of unknown animal origin.
Что ж за пиздец такой, а, люди?
Adi Boyanich. Such a beautiful dog. Haven Elizabeth McGuire. Date of disappearance is unknown. Talked to a few officers on a few occasions, asking for
Короче, пошла на гору, где сказали, куда не надо идти, да, в одиночку. И, собственно говоря, там пропала. Логично.
Reasons unknown. According to the receptionist, she didn't eat nor sleep. Receptionist heard her talking to someone in the room the first night, but saw no one with her before or after.
Интересненько, интересненько. И чё? Ну, посмотрел я.
I looked at the case files. What was the point?
Remember those people. They were strangers just like you. They wander around the town.
Ты ну что-то намекаешь, ты?
You don't get to walk safely in this valley. Saint Kotar is a dangerous.
Нахуй еще сюда приезжать? Мне вот прям интересно.
They knew too, and the ones that went missing before and after them. Everyone knows, but nobody cares.
I understand. Thank you for being so thoughtful, officer.
Just doing my job. Now tell me, what made you appear in front of my desk tonight?
I'm looking for Detective Mostov.
He's downstairs with the mayor. Wait a minute. Who are you anyway?
This man doesn't seem to know about me and the interrogation. I'd better lie.
Well?
I was sent to bless the mayor's corpse before the funeral.
Who sent you?
Father Henry.
Why? Is he alright? He always comes.
Well, no. He didn't feel well tonight, and it was an important matter that couldn't wait. So, here I am.
I agree, but you are a stranger. You don't live in
И чё, какая разница,
I'm a
ебать?
visiting priest of the church of Saint Kotar.
I see. Alright, Father. You may go see the mayor downstairs. It's the passage behind me.
Спасибо, блядь, что
When did the
разрешил.
disappearances start?
Centuries ago.
And no one did anything to stop it by now?
Hey, we are doing the best we can, even though it helps nothing. If the efforts of the Inquisition were futile, then there's not much we can really do here. Just pray, I guess.
What did the Inquisition do?
They built this building, the Grimalda Castle, and the Church of Mary in the forest. Helped to materialize God, you know. They banned the Saboran name and religion, and they hunted them. Thanks to their efforts, many followers of the vile tribe were captured and executed. But the evil is still here. It's floating in the air, it's crawling under the ground, and it's poisoning the minds.
Why not just abandon this valley then? It's irreversibly cursed.
Faith. We the Kotarians are stubborn people. We may have little possessions, but we never lack faith. And one day, a savior will come, and we will be free of the malice. It's faith that keeps us living and hoping.
Так, ну все, хорош с ним пиздеть, заебал он, честно говоря. Так, а в эти комнаты нельзя зайти?
Chief Noren,
He won't answer you.
your cousin Davorgorsky has sent me.
А, вот он где, да?
Told you so.
I have a gift for you.
You want me to arrest you this time?
It's a cleaver. Davor said that you...
You may go in now. That was the sign.
О, отлично, не зря сюда постучал,
Put that thing
слушайте.
in my chair. The chair in front of the fireplace.
What thing?
The damn cleaver.
Заебал, попроще разговаривай, нахуй, тон выбирай, сука.
If you need to talk to me, I'm here. You may go now.
The Bible. I know nothing about flowers, but this one has a unique shade of blue. It's pretty, if not a bit strange.
Кабинет такой, стены обшарпанный, пиздец. Как в советских подъездах, нахуй.
I see books of all kinds, but the religious type dominates the shelves.
Да тут все религиозные фанатики, ебать.
Ispovedi, Римская катехеза, to name just a few I see on first glance.
Давайте с ним поговорим теперь. Стул.
It's an old shabby chair. The cleaver is placed on it as a trophy of some kind.
Теперь, я думаю, можно
I should be
поговорить.
careful what I say. You won't take me in?
Why would we? You're more valuable to us on the outside.
Most have lied. Letting us go was all planned.
You seem shocked. Trust me, you wouldn't be wandering around the town if I didn't allow it.
You think that we are going to lead you to Victorian and Nermin?
Yes. Or they're going to come after you.
But you are wrong.
I'm never wrong, and I never fail.
The cleaver I brought you.
Stop.
I just want to know the story behind it.
I won't tell you, and neither will Davor.
It seems a bit strange that a thing like that gave me access to your office.
I have your fingerprints on it now.
So, I did nothing. I just brought it to you.
Oh, but you did more than that. You got involved in something your feeble mind cannot possibly comprehend.
And what would that be?
Keep asking, and you'll realize soon. Better just stop.
Что-то зря мы, походу, тесак взяли-то, да?
Are you a devoted Catholic?
You saw the Bible on my desk, or maybe the books on the shelves, and so now you think I am.
Are you?
God is my shepherd, and I am the shepherd of this town.
Then you should know. You should understand that I couldn't have been involved in my sister's deeds. I'm a monk.
I'm never wrong. You being a man of cloth doesn't change anything. I don't know you. Only God does. Your awaiting fate will prove to me what you really are.
About the man in the yellow mask.
The one your sister pushed to his death?
About him, yes. Have you found his identity yet?
No. And even if we did, I would never tell you. Stop asking.
How good of a detective is Mostov?
The best.
Really? He doesn't seem to be focused all the time. Not sure if he's all that reliable either.
Ну да, учитывая, что он тебя подставил нахуй. Сука. Ну, видимо, этого достаточно. Но в любом случае, теперь зато в любое время можем прийти и поговорить с этим долбоебом. Видимо, еще как бы, ну, придется поговорить все-таки. Так или иначе. Там что у нас? Ясно, тогда давайте вниз спустимся и поговорим с ебаным мостовым. Какого хуя он там устроил, пидор? Может, драка будет наконец-таки? Хотя я думаю, тут не будет такого.
You think God will forgive you for what you did to us?
Benedict? I thought I heard Henry upstairs.
It's what you thought you heard because we are already dead in your mind.
That is absolutely not true.
Then why do you look so confused and uncomfortable to see me?
Я ж тебе доверял, сука.
I'm horrified by what was done to our mayor. Take a look at him if you wish, or we can continue talking. I must warn you though, what's hiding underneath that sheet could haunt you forever.
And I must warn you too. Henry knows I'm here, so do not try anything foolish.
Так, давайте посмотрим, что тут да как.
Type A, type 0. These bottles are all full of blood. I'm no expert. I never knew blood to be taken out of corpses. Why would they do that?
Для ритуалов, естественно, ты.
No. It's probably the room where they keep the corpses.
Так посмотри, ёбаный в рот, почему нет? Почему нет? Почему?
It must be the yellow mask the mayor was wearing when they found him in the forest.
Yellow masks are nothing but disembodied skin faces of past subordinates victims.
Ебать.
Colored with sulfur and then smeared with some strange kind of wax to prevent decay.
Это тупо лицо, короче, чужое. Нихуя себе. Ну это пизда.
The worshipper took his face to create a new yellow mask.
Пиздец. Что за ебанутые сукины дети, а? Чё за значок? Да не, вроде все норм.
Slit open and disemboweled.
This is what bewilders us. The heart was taken out and eaten as usual, but they never disemboweled the trunk. Strange.
Ну, здесь вроде все, да? Чё, теперь поговорим? Ответьте мне, поклоняетесь ли вы злу и неведомому точно так же, как и человек, которому вы подчиняетесь?
Do you worship the evil and the unknown, just like the man you follow?
The man I follow?
Hatur is a saborin.
What?
Nikolai believed you. I didn't. But still, we both fell into Hatur's trap and were almost murdered.
God, no. Are you sure? How can you be so sure? You must be lying.
Do you think I am capable of lies? A man of God never lies.
Да, способен, насколько мы поняли.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I didn't know who he really is. I was just following orders. But I'll do whatever it takes to be forgiven. Whatever it takes, whatever God demands.
Ты странно разговариваешь. Он очень странно разговаривает.
What happened last night?
What do you mean?
You were with Hatur and he was looking for Victoria. Why?
I don't know. Can't remember. Where's Hato now?
Don't lie to me. You know the reason.
I wasn't told anything.
You're afraid of him. Hatur is no longer with us.
You killed him?
God has his ways of dealing with evil.
All right, all right. I was just told we should find Victoria before she carries out whatever plans she had with Nermin.
Чё за план она там придумала?
Plan she had? How do you know she had a plan?
We know she
Ебать, сестренка тоже ебанутая какая-то.
What are you talking about? This is our first time in this place.
You didn't know? That explains a lot. She visited town a few months ago.
Да ну нахуй, серьезно?
About it. Multiple witnesses saw her.
А вот у нас и появляются новые факты. Мы что-то узнаем, кто эти свидетели.
Who are the witnesses?
I know only of Lucia, the owner of the house where we found you earlier.
This means... Did Victoria stay in the same house back then?
She did introduce herself as Petra.
Why do you think she met with Nermin and the cult back then?
You don't have to be smart to connect the pieces. She arrived just after Nermin's escape from the asylum.
The case you've been working on.
How do you know?
I had a chat with the old man at the lake.
Да-да-да.
Good man. I regret taking his help, for it made me lose half of my brain.
Right. So is it possible Victoria helped Nermin escape? Or did she arrive here when she found out about it?
It's all connected. It must be. We're still trying to find out how. I said it before, and I'll repeat it now. It's crazy to think that your sister did all this.
Вот я думал, в этом он прав.
Leads us there. I'm
Потому что
sorry.
навряд ли она это сделала, но все указывает на то, что она это сделала. Психиатрическая лечебница под контролем
The
Соболян.
asylum is under the
Так.
control of the Sabotans, isn't it?
I don't know.
So why would they imprison Nermin? It doesn't make any sense. He's one of them.
That's just a rumor Henry is trying to spread to the townspeople. No one, except for the warden and the staff, knows what's going on in the asylum. No one. Not even our chief.
The more I learn about the truth, the less I can understand what happened.
Да,
Did you
есть такое
identify
дело.
the man with the yellow mask?
The castle incident?
Yes, the identity of the man that was pushed by Victoria.
We found all his, or should I say most of his, body parts. Wasn't easy. He splashed and ricocheted all over the castle. Needless to say, due to severe disfiguration, we still haven't found out who he was. Getting his identity will be tough, if not impossible.
You didn't find his hands?
We did.
Didn't you run the database against his fingerprints then?
Do you know where you are? It's like we're stuck in medieval times. Don't have a database of any sort.
Это было ожидаемо. Долбоёб, ты, блядь, тут в который день уже ходишь по городу, что, не понял? Он был в желтой маске, вы нашли его голову, значит, у вас есть его зубы.
He was wearing a yellow
По зубам?
mask. You found his head. Don't you have his teeth?
Only what's left of them, and they can't help in any way. I know what you're asking.
Но стоматолога нет, да?
But we have no dentists in town.
Естественно, блядь.
Even the teeth are rotting here. How can I get to the castle?
It's very easy. Going out of the station, you turn right, and then just follow the river uphill. But forget about it. Grimalda is off limits every day of the year except on October 28th, which was yesterday.
Maybe there could be some clues to who that man was. Something, anything.
That's our job, not yours. And I would never let you go there, Father. It's sealed and locked for a reason.
A sealed door won't stop me if the truth moves me in that direction.
Так, вы потеряли часть мозга из-за Арсена. Можете сказать мне, что случилось? Да, интересно, кстати, как он потерял часть мозга. Из-за пьявки?
Uncovered something which I wasn't supposed to. Someone learned about my discovery and tried to kill me.
Уебал тебе по голове?
Still can't remember what I found, who attacked me. Heck, sometimes I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
Хорошая отмазка.
Help me, I'll find the truth. Yes, I will.
Мне кажется, он все равно нормальный мужик, не знаю. Ну, такое ощущение у меня, блядь.
Excuse me.
Father, could you do me a favor?
Тебе еще одолжение.
Please go upstairs and ask Officer Maz to give you the case file I handed to him earlier. I want to make things right.
You want to make things right? What do you mean?
Just trust me. Go get it. I don't want to leave the mayor now. I have to pray for his poor soul.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Father.
Странно, что-то. Что с досье? Мы вроде посмотрели досье же, нет?
Detective Mostov sent me to get a case file for him.
He said nothing to me.
The one I handed you before. Give him just a note from inside.
No problem, Father.
Чё за записка, бля? Ты заебал меня съебался, да, так и знал, сука.
No. It's probably the room where they keep the corpses.
Чё нахуй, какая разница, ты заебал? Ясно, нихуя нового. Стикер с запиской.
I had to go, Father. I apologize. What Maz gave you is the last page of Victoria's notebook. We found it in the belfry at the crime scene. Other notes are irrelevant, dated months ago. No one will notice a page missing. This is the only evidence I can give you. Hope it helps for you to find her, and for me to be forgiven of my sins. P.S. If you need me later, come visit me. Once you get out of the station, turn right, and then just follow the narrow street until you reach the last house on the hill. P.P.S. Burn this note. This is his way of making things right? I'll take the note as evidence, and it could help me to find his house later.
Ладно, короче, валим отсюда. Ясно, что нихуя не ясно. Что, с этим поговорить нельзя больше? Ладно, нельзя, видимо. Ты заебал. Так. Может, с этим какие-то новые диалоги появились? Давайте попробуем пообщаться. Нихуя не появилось. Так, что нам делать? Или туда вернуть? Или в замок, или с Викторией? Ебануться. Ладно, короче, тут все, видимо, да? Так, а куда нам идти? Куда нам идти? Сюда можешь попробовать. О, в натуре пошел смотреть. А, бля, это обратно просто мы пошли ебать. Так, а в той стороне что у нас? Туда еще не ходил, да? Давайте попробуем сходить. Может, там дом этого, Мостового или кого там. Но в любом случае сходим и узнаем, что там нового. Вот. Так и знал. Так, он тут и живет? Так, давайте сначала посмотрим. Колодец. В колодце никого не утопили случайно? Ладно, давайте постучим. Чё, наебашили? Не дай бог его наебашили. И убили, да?
What are you doing here? Hiding behind the door in Mostov's house?
Sometimes they just come to you. No hunting.
Ебать. Нас взяли, короче, да?
What?
You'll make a perfect gift for Kasak. You will.
Теперь за второго надо будет играть, да? Сука. Че это мы? Не, какое-то видение, по-моему. Это сон, по-моему, снится тому, нет? Че, в натуре и на этом конец, что ли? Ну, я, блядь, что-то не особо согласен. В смысле? Нихуя себе. Так, окей. Давайте по-другому попробуем как-то. Бля, я хочу найти сестру, как бы узнать какие-то ответы определенные, да, от этой игры. Не просто так, типа, нас наебашили и все. Нихуя себе, это вообще не то, к чему я стремился. Так. Чё за пидор?
Hello, young lady. What are you doing here all alone? Am I going crazy?
Эй, не нападай на меня только. Чё, ебанутая?
She looks exactly like my sister when we were
Да-да-да,
young.
кстати.
What's your name?
Только не иди за ней, или иди.
Hey, wait! Where are you going? I should try to find that girl. Take a better look at her from up close.
Хорошо, сохранение есть, да, в случае чего, если вот, к примеру, вот такую историю мы только к концовке пришли. Ну, если что, это была концовка номер раз. Не знаю, сколько их там, но
It's locked.
пока что так. Может, с товарищем Генри можно поговорить? С отцом. Может, он нам расскажет, что за девчонка или что тут вообще происходит, какого хуя? А Генри тут нет. Ебанешься.
Who are you? There's a time.
Бля, не дай бог нас снова наебашат здесь.
You were quick with this one. Can you look after the children while I'm downstairs?
Sister?
Who are you?
I'm looking for Henry. We talked.
You must be Benedict.
I am. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you.
Father Henry's not here. You'll have to come some other time.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Be quick, I have a lot of work to attend to.
Where's the girl that was here a moment ago?
What girl?
She ran in here from the
Какая
courtyard.
непонятная, блядь.
Henry has told me about your sister. I really can't imagine what you're going through.
She opened the door to let me in.
Get yourself together. Spare me the lunatic blabbering. This orphanage has
Чё
no
за
feelings
пиздец
of
происходит?
any kind except me.
Неужели все-таки сверхъестественное что-то есть?
And I heard her. Has this grim reality started to tell upon my own mind? So, this is an all-boys orphanage.
We had girls in the past, but not anymore.
Все девчонки пропали, серьезно?
Where
Какого
did they
хуя?
go?
Disappeared. Taken
Желтый
away by those
монстр?
yellow monsters.
Ебать.
Moon ghouls.
Filthy spawns. They want us all, but young and healthy females are their most precious prey.
Подоплека
Of
какая-то.
all youth. First they use them to give birth to new souls.
Ебануться. Чё, в натуре?
God has abandoned this place. Maybe the inhabitants should as well.
Never. Kotar succeeded, and we can do it too. God didn't abandon this place. It is the men that have abandoned him. We must find and give pure faith. Only then we will have peace.
Only Henry and yourself in this beautiful church?
Didn't you hear me? I have a lot of work. Yes, we are the only ones to take care of everything here.
There's a dozen of us at the monastery I come from, and we still struggle. I don't know how you do it.
I am a servant of God. I'll have my rest when my time comes.
На том свете,
But
короче,
it
да?
wasn't like that always. Quite a few people used to help us in the past.
I guess the usual happened to them. They went missing?
Most, but not all. The person that disappoints me the most is the one that is still here, but has renounced God.
A lost cause.
I can't accept that. Rudolf was once a respected man, an exemplary Catholic.
И что же случилось?
Actively helped the community, played the organ, assisted during masses, managed events for us. And if that wasn't enough, he was a catechist in the school. I don't know what happened to him, and Henry doesn't allow me to find him. They hate each other now.
Рудольф?
Tell me, sister.
Может, найдем его еще?
Where does he live?
I don't know anymore. His house was burned to the ground by someone within the community.
What is the man's full name?
Moisek. Rudolf Moisek. But everybody knows him by the nickname Moise.
Henry has every right to hate the man. One day he is here helping you, the next he leaves God and everything behind.
Ты заебал, у него, может, причины были. Ёбаные священники, вот пиздец, да, как заклинят их.
Isn't it a bit dangerous to let the children play outside at night?
Now you want to tell me how to take care of them?
Not at all. It's just that
they become wild animals when I don't let them play outside. They must have playtime. But they are not allowed to go anywhere else. These walls are their home and their world at the moment.
They're not allowed to go into town during the day?
Again with the lecturing? No, they are not allowed to get out, ever. Children are always precious, but these are the only youth left in Saint Kotar.
Оберегает их, короче, по полной программе, да? Но в этом я согласен, потому что город неспокойный, нихуя.
What can you tell me about this drawing and text?
Where have you seen the eye? Move that away from me! Away!
Что за пиздец?
Calm down. I found this note. It's not mine.
Don't you ever show that here again. You lure evil spirits into the only safe place we have.
Что за пиздец? Я же не хотел. О, это Антон, или как его там? А, это она, мама Эвелина. Понял.
Oh, Anton, my little boy. Where have you been? I thought I saw you hiding from the others behind the big tree. I got away. I'm better than the rest. Are you going to be all right? I'm all right. I'm all right. I just got scared by something I thought I saw.
Well, hello, Anton.
You know each other? How could we? I'm seeing this man for the
Эй,
first
ебанутый.
time.
I forgot. He could get in trouble if I say I saw him on the lake. What should I do now? I don't know the boy.
No reason for a godly man to lie, I guess. Well, I'll better get going now. Have anything else to ask me while I'm still here?
Есть пара вопросов. Давай закончим, да, диалог.
I have no more questions. Thank you for being so patient with me, sister.
I trust I won't find you here when I come back. Farewell.
Блять. Вообще-то были вопросы, да? Ну ладно.
Thank you, mister.
I committed a sin for you. Show gratitude by listening to Evelina. She's just trying to protect you.
I know, and I'm grateful. I will help you. I know where Henry is.
Where is he?
Hiding in the confessional.
Hiding inside the confessional? Why would he do that?
Father is liberating evil men from the rotten souls they have. Just get inside where Father goes and you'll see.
Thank you, Anton.
And when Father isn't around, you may even see the one room for yourself.
Может, стоит посмотреть на ту самую комнату, может, не стоит. Ладно. Я думаю, разберемся. Но разберемся, ребят, уже в следующей серии, потому что здесь мы сделаем небольшой перерыв и продолжим уже потом. Так что, ребята, обязательно продолжайте смотреть данное прохождение только на нашем канале. Я думаю, на какую-то хорошую, более-менее концовку мы все-таки выйдем, так или иначе. Так что подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Вы были на канале Boomerang Games. Для вас играл Роман PacMan. Всем пока-пока.